So I'm here with Coach Julie Green. She's the new head women's volleyball coach. So Coach Green, you're new to Coppell. How are you liking CHS and Coppell in general?
The town is great. I think the community is really supportive of its kids, and the kids overall have been really agreeable and coachable, so it's been good.
How's working with the a new staff?
The coaches are great. I think they're enthusiastic and they're excited about kids and excited about volleyball. So I think our staff is a really good mix, both at the high school and then our coaches at the middle school do a great job.
So you're moving from Lake Travis, which is a 4A school. What's the transition been like to move to a bigger 5A with bigger schools and slightly bigger competition?
I think at the highest level at 4A, there's not a lot of difference. I think good 4A volleyball is the same thing as good 5A, but the kids at 5A are bigger. So a little bit different style, a little bit different philosophy of play because you have such bigger kids all the way around.
You went to 2 state championships at Lake Travis and you won one of them. Can you tell me a little bit about that and maybe how you plan on bringing that winning ethic to your team this year?
I think as a coach, that's what we do it for. That's kind of our end goal for all of us to win a state championship. So I think the experience was great. I think it motivates me to bring it to this school so that these kids can experience that. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to play at that high level and to play that consistently through the playoffs. So I'm definitely working to bring that mentality, that toughness to these girls here at Coppell.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the team this year? It looks like it's composed of some younger players. Who are some of your leaders and how have they been stepping up to help out these less experienced players?
We're young, and then we have a lot of juniors, but the team last year was really young, and there were sophomores on varsity. So the kids have done a really good job of bringing in these younger ones. We have a freshman and a sophomore on the team, 5 seniors. And really the kids have just stepped up. I think the seniors overall do a really good job of just kind of keeping everybody on track and kind of setting a high expectation, and the girls kind of follow.
What would you say your team's strongest point is this year?
We are big. We have big kids. So definitely have to take advantage of that at the net, have a strong attack and have a good block. So yeah, I would definitely say our attack at the net.
And on the verse of that, what do you think is y'all's weakest point?
I would like to say we do not have a weak point. But probably ball control, serve receive at times gets a little iffy. If we control that part of the game, then our attack is great. Then our defense kind of picks up. So probably our serve receive.
How have y'all been working on to help improve that?
I think we just attack it in different ways at practice. We put a lot of pressure on those passers. We work that serve receive in various drills just to kind of rep that so that in a game we felt more pressure in practice than we do in a game. Make it seem easier on game days.
So y'all had a couple of big games yesterday against Plano and Flower Mound. You came out with a loss and a win. Can you tell me a little bit about those games?
Sure. I think we came from Pearland this weekend and we're 5-3 at the tournament. Had a long weekend, and so came into this game, the games yesterday, and worried about our kids being tired and wanted our kids to compete. And so overall, I mean, I definitely want to win always, but we've not played a game at this point that makes a difference in how we end our season. So the loss to Flower Mound was disappointing and frustrating in 5. But on the same hand, we stepped right back out 5 minutes later and took on Plano West, who beat us at Pearland in 2, and stepped out there and competed and played hard. And really, at this point, that's all I'm asking our kids to do. Win or lose, the outcome doesn't matter as much as if we play and compete and kind of push through. And so I'm very proud of our kids and I'm impressed with the way they were composed and finished that game last night.
So Coppell has some pretty crazy fans. What are your thoughts on that big section of students?
They are. I feel like I need to have a meeting with our fans to kind of get on the same page. They were intense, would be a good word to describe them. I love the support. I love that the kids come out. I love that the kids are involved. And so just something for me to get used to. I think our kids are already used to, and I think they definitely feed off of those kids being in the stands.
Now, in reference to the games y'all have already played, what is your prediction for the year?
My prediction, gosh, that's always scary. My hope for the year, and our plan is to win district. Definitely, we have some tough competition. We start district next Friday. And then make a good run in the playoffs. I mean, ideally our goal is to win state. We know that some things have to happen. We've got to peak at the right time. We've got to get a little bit tougher. Our skill is there. We just kind of get it put all together. But hopefully we're making a run at state this year.
Thank you so much, Coach Green.
Thank you so much.